Hey babes, today I'm going to be showing you my go-to makeup look, and it is a neutral colored smoky eye with a nude lip. I would say this is kind of like my signature look. I always tend to go for a more smoky eye and a lighter lip color, and this is just what I wear if I'm not sure what kind of makeup to wear that day. I always tend to go for something like this. I'm starting by priming my face with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and then I'm just using my Naked Skin Foundation, which is one of my all-time favorites, and my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer to highlight and conceal. Then using my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, I'm just using my fingertips to blend that all over my lid. Using Wedge Eyeshadow from MAC, which is this nice light soft brown eyeshadow, I'm blending this right above the crease of my eye, and this is going to work as a great transition color. Taking a slightly darker brown, this one is Latte from Makeup Geek, I'm going to blend this all over the lid of my eye, leaving just the inner corner free because we're going to end up highlighting that later. Then, to make sure that those colors blend together well, I'm just taking that same brush I used to apply Wedge and going back through that crease again. Then I'm using Embark from MAC Cosmetics, which is a really dark brown with purple undertones in it, and I'm blending this just on the outer half of the eye. Basically, we're just trying to create a gradient effect of light brown to black as it fades from the inner to outer corner. I wanted to add a little bit more warmth to the look, so I'm using soft brown eyeshadow, which is also from MAC, and I'm just blending this right above my crease, right in the outer corner. I'm not going to carry it too far in towards the inner corner. Then using a matte black eyeshadow, I'm using Carbon from MAC, but you can use any matte black. I'm just making a small V shape in the outer corner of my eye using a small pencil brush and lightly dragging that a little bit inwards, but again, you just want the darkest color to be right in the outer corner. Then using a little bit bigger of a blending brush, go ahead and blend that all together until all of it just looks really flawless and seamless. To highlight, I'm going to be using Vanilla Eyeshadow from MAC, and this is my favorite highlighting shadow. It just has a slight amount of shimmer in it, and it's just this really nice creamy white color. I'm using this under my brow and in the inner corner of my eye. This step is important when you're doing more of a smoky eye because you don't want your eyes to look small and tired. This step definitely helps open them up and make them look more awake. I wanted to add a little bit more shimmer to that inner corner, so I'm using Naked Pigment from MAC Cosmetics, which is this beigey tan pigment with a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm just packing that on the inner corner as well and blending outwards. To set my under eye concealer, I'm using Emphasize Powder from MAC. And then to contour, I'm using the Anastasia Contour Palette, and I'm using the middle shade on the darker row to contour in the hollows of my cheeks, temples, nose, and a little bit under my bottom lip, just kind of my normal contour routine. And applying a little bit of contouring under that bottom lip just helps the lips appear more full. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using Maybelline's Gel Eyeliner in Blackest Black. And I'm not going to do a wing or anything fancy, I'm just doing pretty normal eyeliner that starts out as a thinner line in the inner corner and gets a little bit thicker as it goes to the outer corner of the eye. I'm not going to fully line my bottom lash line, but I am going to put a little bit of that black gel liner on the outer corner and blend it out just to help my eyes look a little bit more open. Then I'm using Diorshow Mascara and applying a couple coats to my top and bottom lashes. For blush, I'm going to be using this light peachy shimmery shade, which is from MAC Cosmetics. And this probably won't work well if you are a darker complexion than me, but because I'm so fair, this works really well. To highlight, I'm using Soft and Gentle highlighter from MAC, and I'm just dusting that on the tops of my cheekbones. Then I'm using my all-time favorite drugstore lashes, which are the Ardell Natural Wispies, and I'm just using the House of Lashes glue to apply those. I'm lining my lips now with the NYX lip pencil in Nude Pink, and going over that with Creamcup Lipstick from MAC, which is one of my favorite lipstick colors of all time, and it's a color that almost every single bride that I do makeup for wants as their lip color. Topping that off with a little bit of Buxom gloss in White Russian, and the look is complete. That is my go-to makeup look, a smoky eye with a nude lip. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah!